In terms of design, what is challenging was the idea of it all being mostly in one house, which is always, it's like easy yet hard because it's like you have to find the location that will work for many different things. So that was probably the most challenging thing, was knowing going in that there was going to be this search for a home, knowing that we weren't going to build, that we were going to do it on location, and trying to find something that was both good-looking interior and exterior, which is always a little tricky to find both in one setting. But that was like something we were very interested in doing because of the way the shooting was and how it was all connected to each other. I think one of our biggest things that Paul and I developed, and what he was very interested in, is he didn't want the house to feel scary from the get-go, that it actually was supposed to feel, quote unquote, Nancy Meyers gone wrong. So we talked a lot about that and how in the beginning it should feel very inviting, but if you look a little closer and you look at some of the details, you're like, ooh, there's something off about it. Even though it's very beautiful, it's like if you look too closely, you'll be like, ooh, you know, danger lurks underneath. There's a progression throughout the movie in general in terms of like how it's lit, from going from a more brightly lit look to a darker look as the story progresses. And we also created that with flowers as well. So we went from very like white fluffy blooms to more dark like maroons and spikier pieces, that kind of thing. I hope that people see this idea of quiet luxury is a big one, a big phrase that we were going for, like, or idea motif that we're going for, is this idea of quiet luxury, again, gone wrong, where there's this idea of like not all is well, and the idea of perfection and like what does perfection mean and how it's actually totally broken. It's like got this sort of storybook feel to it. It feels like a fairy tale. It has its own character. And that was what I was really, really hoping for. I really wanted a house that felt like original and like its own, like it's its own universe. And I think we achieved that with our house.